Greetings, pioneers, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Last time, we went on an exploration hunt, found a bunch of hard drives, found that we had unlocked almost every single recipe in the game. And now it's time to get back to the grind and build ourselves some time crystals. So, that's where we're starting today. We're going to need to make a bunch of diamonds and then turn them into crystals. Hello, Pila, welcome back to the channel. An immediate arrival, as usual. I'm very impressed. So, let's see. I don't remember exactly where our time crystals are. Let's see if I can... If I put resources back on the map, it should help me remember. So we came down here for nitrogen gas. There's a bunch of... Yeah, we're down around this area somewhere. So we need to go pretty much due south. I think we're set up for that, so let's just head down there and see if we can figure out where we're working today. Let's go all the way to the southern edge of the map and see what we can find. That looks promising, I think. Yeah, I think this is where we want to be. All right, there goes our train. I kind of need the train back here, but... Right, so here's our quartz crystals. We're going to take these and turn them into diamonds and turn those into the time crystals and ship them home. All right, let's remind ourselves how many quartz crystals we're working with here. I'm going to switch over to the jetpack, or the hover pack rather. We're going to take a look. So, 125 on the outside, and then 187.5 on the 4 on the inside. So, 187.5 times 4, that's 750. Did I get that number right? 187.5, right. Plus 250. An even 1,000 crystals available. Okay. So, to make the diamonds, we're going to be using the pink diamonds recipe. Yes. Okay. So for every 45 quartz we have, we're going to need 120 coal. I don't think we have that much coal, so we'll use some of these diamonds, or some of these quartz crystals, I guess. These are going to be made in a converter. 15 per minute. Alright, we're going to need a crap ton of these. But so ideally, divide by 45, multiply by 120. We would want 2,700 coal. Let's make some notes. That's kind of the ideal setup to use everything. And we're going to have to get over to our nearby coal deposits. So, taking a look, we have 4 over here. We've got normal, that's 600, 1,200, 1,800, 2,400 it looks like. So we can get close. Chris Shade, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. So ideally, we're going to take the diamonds down there, harvest all this coal, convert them, or the quartz crystals, convert them to diamonds, and then to time crystals, bring them back here, and put them on the train. That would be kind of the ideal scenario. In order for that to work, so 2,400 quartz crystals. If we divide that by 4, that's, yeah, 600 on each. So we would need 2 more stations here to get that to work. So we are going to need 2 more freight stations. And the way this works is we're going to want to move this train station to the right, because we're not going to want to change the freight stations at the other side. And we are then going to have to transfer them to another line. So I'm gonna wait for the train to come back, I think. And we're gonna rebuild it. Or maybe I'll just go get it. Or no, we can wait for it. I can build some stuff in the meantime. We're gonna do the train part first. We're gonna get our logistics set up, and then we'll take the quartz over and start converting them into time crystals. So we are gonna need another stretch of platform here, perhaps two. Not sure. And then for appearance's sake, we'll stretch that out a little bit. And I am going to need the train to get back here so that I can rebuild it. Let's turn vehicles back on so I can see where it is. Oh, trains are different than vehicles. All right, so where is my train right now? All right, it's inbound. Okay, good. Good morning, Compoy. Welcome back to the channel. There's a Switch version of Skyrim that can't run very well. All right, let's take control of the train. Let's rake. Let's turn off self-driving and let's reverse a little bit. Okay, now we can build. So Forest Crater Border is going to move forward by 2 because we're going to need 2 more freight cars. Let's get this deleted. And let's get a couple more freight cars over here. These are going to be for the diamonds, or the time crystals rather. And then we're going to need to put the train station back like that. You're going to be Forest Crystal Border. Or Forest Crater Border. Just like you were before. You're moved forward a bit. And you guys are going to be time crystals, so I need a decent color for you. What seems like a good color for time crystals? I mean, we could use this gray, because that seems to match the color... That seems to match the color of, the picture. I guess that works. Alright. So you two are going to be additional loading stations for the time crystals once they're built. That's fine. Let's get a couple more freight cars on the train and put it back in service. Okay, looks good. What color did I make you? White? Okay, that's fine. Now, I wonder if the train kept its name because it had another locomotive. Let's see. No, it got changed. So this is... I don't know what to call this. What is this taking back? Silica and sulfuric acid and now time crystals. So, I mean, I guess it's like the Southern Express is the best way to call it. We're going to edit your timetable to go from Train River Imports to the Forest Crater Border. I guess we'll start here so you can do a quick dock. All right, now that that's set up, we are going to have to head over to all the coal. So let's put resources back on the map. We're headed down to this coal over here. Right. It's over there somewhere. I don't think we need to go down too far. I'm not sure how far down to go here. I think maybe we go over there and scout a little bit and see exactly where the coal is. Maybe build ourselves a little factory floor too. Time crystals are like those structures where patterns repeat over time, right? So, in-game, time crystals are diamonds that have been reconfigured on a subatomic level in the converter to retain a time-periodic self-organizing structure. This allows them to be used in the development of quantum processing and storage technologies. So I hope that answers your question. And our blenders over here making nitric acid. And we're getting close to the coal. Not too close, it's over here. Okay, so I see one coal there, one coal node, two coal nodes. Yeah, all four of them are down there. So we want a line bringing the quartz crystals over here and the time crystals back once they've been processed. Feels like... I don't want to clip through these two things. And this thing's in kind of a annoying place. There's our coal. All right, so I think we want the factory to kind of like end here and be kind of just above this thing, maybe. So like if I build this here and then go above it, that's kind of a good corner piece. Or something like that is kind of decent. And then we can slot this here like this. And then, yeah, this can work. This can be our factory platform. This gives us a good location for the road, too. So let's come down from here onto this to get this platform powered and started up. And then I guess we'll build out like that for now. And maybe like that. And that should be enough space, I think. Let me actually cancel that. Let's come along to here. And do it like that. Okay. So this will be our time crystal factory. Get all these hooked up. And we'll pull the coal up next, I think. So we're gonna have 2,400 coal from these 4 normal nodes. All right, let's see about getting these built. So we'll have a miner Mark III. Aligned something like this. Yeah, that looks good for the first one. I got problems with you because there's a creature in the way, but in a moment it should move along. There we go. Then you can be set up like this. And you can be set up like that. Okay. So we'll need to get power down there and power them on. We can figure that out pretty easily. Chris Shade asks, can you post that blueprint for the 5x5 foundation in Discord? Yeah, it takes like 2 minutes to build, but I can certainly post it for you. No problem. All right, let's get some power down to the ground here. Now for you, you're going to want to come up right around here. Come on. Okay. Let's see if that'll connect or if that's off. That will connect. Okay. There's one done. So you're going to need to come back and over a little bit. Or I wonder if it makes more sense. I wonder if it makes more sense to... Yeah, it might make more sense to have it come up like adjacent. So we just build on the ground near this. And see if that'll connect. That will. Okay. Did you somehow get turned around? You got turned around somehow. Let's take you up to there and then... There we go. Okay. So you're down on the ground. You're going to come over here like this. Looks good. And then we got two over here. Oh dear. Okay. You can connect directly. You can come over to here. And then down to... We'll need you down on the ground. Connect to these two. We'll overclock these in a moment. I want to get the logistics set up first. Okay, so somewhere along here, we're going to have another one. I need to be directly underneath it, then point at the ground and come up to it. That's off, but... It's hard to align it exactly. That looks kind of good enough. You know what? I don't know about that. We might just want to get some floor holes here down below to get this exactly lined up. It's easy enough to build them and then delete them. Are you? You right on the corner? Okay. So you'll go there. Okay. And we'll connect you like this. That looks good. Okay, and then the last one. You're right here. Oh, you're kind of tricky, aren't you? Hold on. Where are you? No, you're going to be just fine the way you are. Okay. Somewhere over here. Maybe like that. All right, there's our lifts going up. Let's go ahead and get those connected. Hey, Mix Up, welcome back to the channel. Crochet just looks cleaner than yours. I don't know. I've been playing this game for many years, and I've learned some tricks to get things to look decent without too much insane effort. I've also learned how to make things really good, but that takes a lot of work. All right, 600 per minute for each of you boys. This gets us 2,400 coal. Which one did I miss? This one? Okay, so we've got most of the coal we want. We won't be able to use every single quartz crystal. But let's start, now that we got our coal available, let's start building out converters. Now, I don't know if we've got enough room for however many we're going to need. Let's take a look at the pink diamonds recipe. Or rather, the diamonds recipe. All right, so pink diamonds are produced in the converter at the rate of 15 per minute. One converter can consume 120 coal per minute. We've got 2,400, or there's 600 coal on each line, so 5 converters for each coal line, I guess? Or 2.5 overclocked? How many crystals do I have right now? Or power shards? 88? So 2.5 times 4... I guess I'll do 3 for each and we'll see if we have enough crystals for that. Let's start putting down converters here. We'll figure out the other side of this later. Alright, so converter. You're taking in coal and quartz crystals. And we said 3 for each line, right? So we'll start with you. And then pink diamonds. And I want you to consume 200 coal per minute. That gets you to 180. Okay. 200.4. Let's just do 25 per minute. Why did you do that? There we go. 25 per minute seems like that's going to work. All right. There's our first line. Why don't we have you, Snake? Where do I want you to go? I might want to build these slightly differently, or I'm not sure. You know what we're going to do? Okay, we're going to do this. Do I have room to do this? Yeah. We'll build them this way first, I think. So this coal will come around the back and we'll build them this way instead. Okay. That'll work. Where's a converter? So you're going to live like this instead. There we go. Okay. There's the first coal line. Why don't we get this set up and then figure out the rest? So we'll have a splitter here. Coming in from that side. And then one more here. All right, so there's the coal inputs. And then we'll have the quartz crystals come from beneath. That's easy enough to do later. All right, let's look at power. All right, and then we'll need your outputs as well. Let's gather up your outputs with mergers. We'll move left down the factory here and figure out what to do with the diamonds once we have them. So we kind of want 3 setups like that, stretched along here. And I think this actually makes enough sense here to maybe build a blueprint for this real quick. Because I'd have to build it one more time, and then I could just plop down the other 2. So let's do that. Yes, that works. Okay, so... Oh, I can't... I don't know if I can get 3 of these in here. 1... I can't. Alright, so there's no point in doing this then. We'll just have to copy it by hand. Alright, so you're gonna go... We're gonna need room for that kind of thing. In fact, why don't we just... Yeah, let's start there. I think we'll give you a little bit of space like this. We'll plop you forward by a little bit more. There we go. And then you're going to hook up right here, like this. Yep, that looks good. Okay. I must have built this wrong. Wrong direction. There we go. Why is this still giving me grief? That's an output to an input. What's up? Oh, it got raised? Ah, okay, it got raised up somehow. There we go. Okay, that's better. Oh, now they're backwards. Gosh darn it. Spin it backwards? Yes, 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 yes. You guys are right. Okay. And you go there, I think. It's still raised? What's going on? Why is this happening to me? Don't do this to me. It shouldn't be raised up, because I'm... No, that's raised. Come on. Is that right? I think that's finally right. That's annoying to deal with. There we go. Okay. I think we're good now. So the second coal comes in from over here. Come on. There we go. All right, there's the coal going in. Second setup is largely done. Let's get power. We'll put in the floor holes for the quartz crystals for later. Move on to setup number 3 and 4. Good amount of work to get this up and running, but that's okay. We've done work before, right? Damn game. Yes, agreed. Outputs. So this is just going to be the diamonds. We then have to turn them into time crystals once we have the diamonds in place. I think we're going to have just enough room for this. It'll be a little bit of a tight squeeze, but I think we've got just enough. We might have to... We might have an issue with the belt. Yeah, that belt might have to change a little bit. Might have to run underneath for a second and then come up from underneath. Let's take a look at your footing. You do not appear to be raised, so you're good there. Basically, I need to find a place where they're blue, and then, like, nudge it from there. And have it not raise up. Okay, looks good. Alternative solutions would be to... Yeah, we can do something like this. Hold on. We can use the little lifters, the stack poles things. So, 1, 2. Kind of want it there. And then I guess we need another one, like, to get this to work right with the straights. It goes like that. Yeah, okay. Bring you over here. Okay. You can go like that. You can come down to the ground. And the third line can come out from here. There's the third line of coal. Okay, that's looking good. Let's do power. You're not actually connected to power either, are you? Okay. All right, I gotta remember to do the quartz crystal floor holes too. So let's get those in for these two builds. Making decent progress here. We're gonna have a bunch of diamonds in a minute. Well, in 15 minutes, I guess. Okay. One more build here. I guess we can turn this one the other direction. I don't know how that'll look. Like if I put this down facing this way instead, does that look okay? Or is it noticeably reversed? No, I guess they're... I'm not sure if they're dodecahedrons or icosahedrons, but looks like it would be okay. Let's get output done. Just going to involve some mergers here. Okay. And then we would need... Yeah, you know, I don't really want to do it that way. I want to... Because I want to have them come out at the same place. So we'll do what we were doing before. We'll just continue onwards with the fourth one. We'll see if we can fit it in. I think that works. And then we place you like this. Yeah, that looks good. Somehow this one doesn't have the height problems. Some kind of offset or whatever. I appear to have left a little bit more room here, so we're actually going to redo this. I want it to be symmetrical. I don't know why. The rest of the game I have not been particularly diligent about making things about aesthetics. We've talked about this before. That looks right. Okay. But it is what it is. Sometimes the bug hits me. Sometimes it strikes me to do it a certain way. Compboy says, I did not catch up complete on the bots. Did you have to add extra power? Will you be able to stay in what you're building now? No. I have not outed power yet, but we're gonna have to skip a bunch of stuff and go into plutonium or fixonium or fixite, whatever it is. We're gonna have to go into that before we wrap up the game. We're gonna have to get plutonium plants online. There's no question of that. That's actually the next thing we're doing. We're gonna unlock peak efficiency and go into a plutonium power plant build. So the plutonium rods we're currently sinking to get rid of them, we're gonna have to put them into nuclear plants and then process that waste, which is gonna be a whole thing in and of itself. Let's gather up the outputs here. Okay, this is starting to come together. We've got our stuff all set up. Yeah, you guys are configured correctly. Let's paste. All right. You're gonna need power, because everybody needs power. All right. Let's get you over here like this. Nope. No, thank you. Like that. Looks good. Okay, so we do have to bring the quartz over here. But once we have the quartz over here, and I'm not quite sure what this looks like, because what are we talking about for input? 75 quartz crystals per minute times, what, 12? 900? So we're going to have 100 quartz crystals left over that we need to sink. That's okay. We've got 4 lines. So I think we want to bring them here. And then do something like... I'm not exactly sure. I think we want it facing that way. We want this one facing this way. So then the idea is... You're going to come in from here. So the orange thingy has to be on this side. You're the same way. So we're gonna have 2 lines. And then we'll put this sink on an overflow out, like smart splitter back there for both lines, I think. And then now I can split you left and back. So you're gonna look like this and come in from the left. And you'll do this and this. And then you, over here, the front of 3, you're gonna come in like this. You're gonna come in from there. And you guys are gonna come in from the right. I don't know what that was. I don't know what the game thought I was trying to do there. Then you connect to this guy. Okay. And so then you... We'll just do something like this for now to remind ourselves. This is where one of the quartz lines goes in. And then we do the same setup over here. So... You guys can be like that. You're going to come in from there, and then from the left. You're going to come in from the right. And I've got this one wrong somehow. Come on. I know you can do this. What's the problem? You're not an output? You're an input. Oh dear. Okay, hold on. You need to be facing a different way, I guess, like this. There we go. No, that still doesn't work because now I can't come out your back. So you face which way? That way, maybe? Does that work? No, you need to face, your back needs to be away from the direction that you need to split. There we go. Now it should work. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's our 2 quartz input lines, those 2 lifts right there. Once those are filtered in, these will start producing diamonds, and then we take the diamonds and we make time crystals. So, how many diamonds are we making? 25 times 12? We can fit that. That's 300 diamonds per minute. We can fit that all on one line. So we can unite these and then have our time crystal production up here somewhere. Now, I don't know exactly what this is going to look like, but let's put something down for now. How many of you are we going to need to make time crystals from diamonds? 12 per minute? We probably overclock you to 20... You'll use 24. Divided by 12, you get 25. 12 and a half. I think we got to go full overclock on this. 15 per minute. Or rather, that would be 30. Yeah. So we would need 10 of these. Boy, that's quite a few. So we would need three sets of 3, I guess. I don't know if we have enough space here, or we do 5 and 5 probably. Yeah, I think we do 5 and 5. The first thing you see on a juice box in Poland is how to add booze to it. What? You mean like ratios or an input port? Like connect booze bottle here to make to make delicious fruit booze. All right, I think we want 5 of these at a side, or 5 of these in a row, and we're going to need 10 total. So that should be enough space. Let's see what this looks like if I put 5 of these down. All right, that gives me a little extra space. 1, 2, 3. So if I move it in by 1.5, it should be nice and centered. Or the better way to do it would be to put the first one down centered, I guess. Is that right? That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the right. So it's not right. We want it like that. Okay. So this is the first of 2 rows that we're going to need. I would guess that, yeah, these 2 will connect over here and go and be for this group. So why don't we do... Yeah, these 2 columns can power this 1 row. And then these 2 columns will need to go around. So we'll need you to come somewhere like this. And meet up over here with another merger. And go that way. Okay, so you're going to be for the second row, and you guys are going to be for the first row. So let's start with... Now, what do they need? They only need the 1 input, right? For time crystals? Yeah, they only need 1 input. Perfect. Okay. I might run out of power shards here. How many do I have left? I do have some slugs. I got 50 left? Okay, I think we'll be okay. Why do you appear not to have power? Oh, you did not get... You didn't get your recipe. Everybody yellow over here? Yeah, okay, that all looks good. Let's put our first splitter down. My hotkeys have died for some reason. This happened once before. I think the save and load fixed it. What kind of power do you need? I mean, a lot, I imagine. We're overclocking some endgame production facilities here, so... I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Right now, in terms of our actual consumption, we're producing 60 and using 30, so we should be okay for this, I think. There we go, okay. You're gonna come in from the left. Yeah, let's start with you. Oh, is this thing raised up? Gosh darn it, it is, isn't it? How many of these are raised up? All of them? No, those 3 over... This middle one is okay. Somehow. I don't really understand. Okay, there's that one. So like if I put you there, you're just wrong. It's the floor nubs. I mean, I know what it is. All right, that should be a better look. One of you has the recipe. Here we go. The middle one. All right, let's get our splitter down. Let's try this again. Now, wait, what happened to... Oh, that's over there. Okay. Right, all right. So splitters... Oh, now these are backwards. God damn it. I hate the way... I really, really hate the way when you copy and paste, it reverses it. Like, what? Look, why is it doing that? I built it a different way, and it reverses it. I gotta do this again now, for like the third time. Are you lifted up? You're not, so you're okay. All right, I think we got it now. Yeah, all right. Yeesh. All right, so here's our splitters. And then we need a merger right here for you. And that should get us done with this first line of inputs. I think we're good here. Why are you wrong? You're all wrong. Great. Sometimes I don't understand the way the game works. Like, why how is it rotating it away from what I planned? All right, there we go. All right, that should be all the diamonds input once they're producing. Let's do power. Okay, and then you can come over here and be my power source for this guy. Right, are these guys all on now? I need to copy the recipe again. All right. They're backwards again. It does it just to annoy you? Yeah, you're absolutely right. You have cocktail recipes? Oh, I see. You're talking about the juice and booze recipes? Gotcha. All right, we will need to collect the outputs. They're going to need to come, I think, to the right here, because we're going to build our line that goes over there somewhere along this path. So let's get some mergers together. Like so. How did that happen? There we go. All right, mergers for completed time crystals. I get a little closer, it should be actually easier to do. All right, there's half of the time crystal build done. That's a good thing. Now, this line has to come around and feed into the next set. You're going to want space for... a little bit of space. And then another machine here. Okay. We want you like that, I think. Let's make sure you're not raised up or anything. No, you look good. Okay. Put the second one here. Maybe this one will be okay for building. Looks like they're the right way round and they're not raising up, so maybe we're okay here. Alright, so then we want splitters. Let's get our inputs. These two have already been collected here. Bring this around and up. All right, this second part of this seems like it's going better. It's going more easily. It's working the way I like. I'm building faster because I'm not getting these like horrible problems. Okay, there's your inputs. Let's do your power. Yeah, this is going much faster. I'm very happy with this. I don't know why the other one gave me so many problems, but... Alright. That works for me. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's get... a half foundation. Like there. And then we'll bring power from here to our friend. Connect you up. Everybody's got power. Put a real foundation back. Cover up the wiring. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. There's the last chunk of time crystal production. Now we need to collect them up with mergers, so let's do that part. Looking good. Just enough room. Yeah, it worked out pretty well. So we got 12 back there and 10 at the front. It's like a big dice table. Looks decent. I probably could, like, if I was really playing an aesthetics playthrough, I would do something different, but that looks good enough. All right, so you're all connected. All right. So we got 2 outputs here, and we're gonna want a road that brings 2 belts of quartz crystals over and brings 2 belts of time crystals back to load into... Yeah. In fact, this can almost be a straight shot. Be a straight shot from, like, here. And I think that's what we'll do. So this will be our road that brings the quartz crystals in and takes the time crystals back. I do think I'm going to want a specific road for this, so let me get the blueprint designer down. I gotta put it somewhere. Where will you fit? There? Alright, we'll work on you there. I'm gonna lose power, though. Let me get myself a little bit of temp power over here just so I can see what I'm doing. Or use the jetpack, rather. Alright, so this road... we are going to... I need to get a... wall outlet. You're going to start there. Come inside. So you're nice and hidden. Stretch over here. Nope. And then come out over here. That looks good. Then we're going to have 4 belts here. So 2 going one way, 2 going the other. I think we want... We want the quartz crystals coming in over here. Like this. And then we want the time crystals going back the other way, like this. Now I wonder if I shouldn't make this wider. But no, because I can just run along the belt once it's built. So I don't need to worry about that. Okay. That looks good to me. Let's call this 4 two-way 4 belts. I guess that's fine. This is going to go under foundation. We're going to give it a belt icon. And save the blueprint. Okay. Looks good. Let's get back over here and check this out. So if I start building like this... Where do I have my belt? Where do I have my road stuff? I don't know which hotkey I had this on. That's for railways. Maybe I don't have one for this right now? Alright, so 6 can become my new thing. That looks good. So we plop that down. And then we come along here and just keep going. Oh, right, I need... Hold on. There we go. So you get connected like that, and then we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the road continues. Okay, that's looking good. Now, let's assume we're bringing the quartz crystals in here, and let's work on these. Let's get this connected to power, this whole road. And then let's bring in the quartz crystals. So the quartz crystals need to go over there. And the time crystals are coming down here. So I think I've actually got this backwards. Yeah, I do. Okay, that's all right. We can turn it around. So you're going to come over here. We're going to reverse the direction so that the power's on the left. Yeah? And then... Oh, that doesn't reverse anything, does it? That doesn't fix the problem. Blimey. Okay. Let's go ahead and try that again. I guess I'll just swap them. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, it took 2 minutes to build in the first place, so. Let's load that up and then swap the belts around. Foundation two-way. There we go. So we want you guys going out. And then you guys coming in. That's easy enough to fix, right? And now I have it the way I want it. Okay, we'll save this as a slightly different version. We'll just call it, we'll just change it to two-way 4 belts reversed. Save that. And now we have the blueprint the way we want it. Let's try that one more time. Never played Xenoblade. Yeah, Pila's convinced me. I got a trip coming up in December, and I'm gonna take Xenoblade Chronicles on the plane on my Switch. I might also. I'm thinking about buying a new Switch OLED because it's got a 7-inch screen instead of 6.5, and the OLED gets you deeper blacks and stuff. We want you. There we go. So you're gonna come out to here, like so. Okay, looks good. Connect you up. And now we've got the, now we've got the quartz crystals coming in on the left, which is where we need them. I have to remember to put the smart splitters on the other side of this going into the sink, because we're only going to consume 900 of the 1,000 that are going to be on this line. These 2 lines, rather. So you guys need to make your way over there. Let's do that. This is gonna work out, I think. You know what? Is that... Yeah, that does work. Okay. Alright, so you come out, you come over here. Here are the quartz crystals. You guys are great. You're doing your thing. You feed into these belts. They turn into diamonds. Perfect. That's those 2 taken care of. And then we've got over here, we've got the outputs, the time crystals that are going back. So you're gonna go there. Now, how many time crystals are we producing? 300? So we actually didn't need the other line here. 1 line was enough. Well, that's fine. So we're only gonna have, after all that, we're only gonna have 300 time crystals per minute. That seems a shade on the light side, but hopefully it's enough for us. Let's put merger over here. Let's get you wired in like that. And then you're going to come down here like this. And then just for the way things look, I guess I'll complete all of this. But this middle line, or this inner line, is going to have the 300 time crystals per minute on it. Okay, so go back and we wire this in. Let's get on that. Gonna take a minute to get over there, but with the blueprint it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, making progress. I do feel like I still feel like this is faster than building the foundations and then turning around every 5 seconds to try and lay the 4 belts down. Like this, there's very few clicks, very little mouse movement. It's all concentrated in one time period, and like if you get a rhythm going, I feel like this is a faster way to build this many belts than to do it the other way. I don't know. It definitely feels that way to me. I guess you could figure it out pretty easily. You could record yourself doing your best at both and see which took longer to build a fixed amount. Okay, so where are we? This is sulfuric acid. Right, this is sulfuric acid production. We need to get the quartz crystals from over there. I don't really want to clip through anything. So what I'll do is I'll place the next one adjacent to this. Like that. That actually looks pretty dope. And we'll get you connected to power like this. Are these at the same exact height? I guess they are. So we'll just do this now. And continue this way. All right, this will work. That actually ends up looking pretty cool because it's right next to the other factory, kind of adjacent to it. And that's a decent curve. That actually ends up looking pretty dope. Oh, how did that happen? Now, the return belt actually doesn't need to go much further. It needs to go up here. It needs to go up somewhere around here. So kind of before we get to here, this actually is going to be cut. And we're going to have some lines going up. Let's do that part. Ricky Slam, Dicky, and Cardor? Ooh, what? Why are so many JRPG protagonists blonde boys with giant swords? Because it's a power fantasy, and the people playing it like that. So time crystals... I guess I didn't need these 2 freight trains. I actually didn't need 2 of them. I thought there was going to be more. Somehow. So one of these freight trains ends up being extraneous. That's fine. We'll throw down a quick container to buffer. Something like that, I guess. One should be enough. Then you can come down. Well, you probably can't come down quite the way I want you to. We'll need an infinite length lift here at a floor hole. That connect up. That looks good. Okay. So, are you going into the right thing? Yeah. Yeah, you're time crystals, right? Yes. Okay. Let me make my way down to the ground, and we'll figure out exactly where we're putting the time crystals in. Where are you? Off center, but right flush with the edge. Okay. I probably go underneath. No, that works. Okay, that's fine. So we'll have the floor hole here. I think that's right. Actually, no, I don't want that coming up through the floor like that, so maybe we'll move that up by one. Will you connect? You will. Okay. Looks good. Okay, there's our lift up to the train for the time crystals, which are going to be on this inner line. Oh, it's this line. Okay. Hold on. So then you guys are going to need to continue onwards. You're the quartz crystals going out. You're going to need to change a little bit. Guess that's like 1 meter lower than it really should be. Let's fix that with you. Okay, you'll go to there. And then you're coming along here. And we want you to end up somewhere like that. And then lift up. I guess that works. And drop back down and connect them to there. It's kind of a weird look. You know what? Hold on. I can do better than that. There we go. Okay, so time crystals come back, fly up to the ceiling. I guess I could move the floor hole up and then have that not have that weird dip, but it's fine. It is what it is. All right, so that means we just got to get the quartz crystals onto this line, or these two lines. And then we're golden. Do you have power? You do. All right. We're almost done here. Very exciting stuff. I guess for aesthetics purposes, I'll just connect all the lines. That's fine. That's clearly wrong. Did you get turned around somehow? No, you're hidden by a leaf. All right. Let's see. So you are a merger. That means I need a smart splitter here, and I need to get it down over there somehow. So let's put a smart splitter. Not sure. Like that. There we go. Okay. Your forward is going to be overflow, and your right is going to be any. And then we'll put a floor hole here. And you'll come down and come over here somehow. Like this. Okay. So it's these two lines that we need stuff from. Why don't we cut these? Somewhere along here, like here. And then... there. And figure out the rest after that. So like... I guess like this. That pretty much works. We can make that work. We gotta do the same thing over here at the other one. If we can. So we need a smart splitter somewhere like this. Won't fit there. Alright, well, we can redesign this. There we go. Okay. Now, can I get you in there? I can, and then I can get you connected over here. Looks good. All right, smart splitter. Forward is overflow. And then left is any. Okay. Looking good. You're going to be a little bit harder to deal with, but okay. Let's get you down here. How are we going to make that work? I guess like this? I guess. Or no, where's the other one? Where's the other drop? Yeah, I guess we can make that work. Okay, hold on. Now, why am I not seeing crystals here? What's going on? Why am I not seeing crystals? Why are you guys... What are you not... You're not producing for some reason. Oh. Are we not consuming all this silica? Oh, I turned the train off. I never turned the train back on, right? Or did I? I never turned it back on? It was stuck in a dock or something. All right. Okay. Well, that should resolve itself after it dumps off its load, because all of it should have been... Like, they should be empty freight cars on the other side at this point. We'll give that a minute to come back and see if that fixes itself. Now, where's the other thing? You. You're going to come down to... I guess you're going to clip through a little bit. Now, we can avoid clipping. And just have you squeeze down to the ground like this. All right. All right, so I think that will do the trick once the train comes back. Or I could just delete everything. I could delete all the silica, and then this would start running. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if it all works as intended. So as the silica begins to flow, you guys ramp up and start producing your dissolved silica solution, which has the byproduct of these crystals. The crystals begin to flow. That's good. So we got quartz crystals on the move. Should be roughly 500 per minute on each line. And these are 780 lines, so there would be gaps, but I guess it depends on when... Well, we'll see if I've got that right. Let's follow the flow of the quartz crystals. Now, our power usage might spike here as these things come online, because these are pretty power hungry. We'll just have to wait and see. Ooh, I see a time crystal. At least one's working. There's two. Okay, good news. Something's working. Let's take a look. Oh, yep. Okay. We're getting lots of diamonds. So... you all are getting your diamonds. You're starting to produce. You're not getting any quartz crystals. Why is that? I never connected you, that's why. That's why we come back and check, folks. Alright, you're getting quartz, you're getting quartz. All three of you are producing diamonds, all three of you are producing diamonds. We are not producing diamonds over here. Let's see what that's about. What have I missed? Okay. Might just be manifold things. Okay, you're not getting coal. Why aren't you getting coal? I never connected up the coal line, that's why. That's an important thing to do as well. Alright. This is why we check. You'll come live 1, 2, 3 here, I think. Nope. 1, 2, maybe? That looks okay. There's your coal. And now you're making diamonds. Okay. By the way, with this all online, what does our power demand jump to? Oh, not that bad. Not that bad. 35? Not too bad. You three are making time crystals. Looks like you're getting what you need and you're getting what you need. Time crystal, time crystal, time crystal. You're making time crystals. You're all making time crystals. Okay, very nice. So, a pretty good result. We're getting the time crystals we want. 300 per minute, I believe we decided, was our final tally. And they should be loading up and into a freight car. Hey, thanks, Chris. I'm pretty happy with it. Not too bad. A single stream build, and we got time crystals up and running. That's a good thing, right? Come on. So I need to... There's a way to build it on the wire. Why is that not... Why am I not getting power from that? What's going on there? Oh, I never connected the station back up. That's kind of a problem. If I get over near the train line... Like, I can't get back up there now. Well, do we have power down here? Yeah. All right, now I should be good. Yeah, okay. I do need to connect the new station that we rebuilt to the platform up here just for peace of mind. There we go. Okay. And I think you're the one we putting it. Yeah, we're getting our time crystals, 300 per minute. Okay, so there is one more thing I need to do, which is there's this line only goes halfway back to town or back to the base. So I gotta go to the other side of this and set up another station to eat these. And then transfer them over and bring them back to the base. Once we have the time crystals, however, we can unlock a bunch of stuff. I have an appointment a little bit earlier this morning than usual, so we're not going to have an afternoon stream, and I got to go now rather than finishing this. But when we come back on Sunday, we'll finish this up. We'll make sure the time crystals get all the way home, and then we'll unlock tier 6 and start working on our power plant upgrade to burn the plutonium rods. And after that, it's on to the remaining milestones and completing phase 5 and beating the game. Man, that was a fun one. It's nice when it's a simple build and with not too many steps and you can get it done in kind of one session. Yeah, this did not get unloaded at the other end, but that's okay. We're only making 300 per minute, so it's not like there's a huge throughput we need to worry about. All right, that's going to be it for this morning's stream. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. To any lurkers now or watching the VOD in the future, if you would like to be here for one of my live streams and you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the alert bell so you get notified when I come online. You can come by. I'll do my best to pronounce your name and chat with you as I play. You can ask questions or make comments. Chris, I will try to remember to put that blueprint in the Discord later today. And other than that, thanks. Have a great Saturday, guys. Chris, Pila, and Compboy, plus Mix Up. And was there anyone else? I think that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.